Happy day 45, you guys.
Happy rest day, you guys. Yeah. Active recovery day.
Active recovery today. Question of the day is, what was your favorite childhood toy?
What was your favorite childhood toy?
I loved Beanie Babies. And I have like 3 boxes of them at my parents' house that I won't let them get rid of, but I also won't bring it to my new house.
Really? So. Dig that out. Those things are
actually,
valuable,
no, I
right?
do have them. When I started teaching, I have them all in my classroom. Duh. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Duh.
Do you have COVID-19?
No, I just forgot because I haven't been in my classroom for a while.
Right, you're in school.
Yeah. But yes, all of my Beanie Babies are in my classroom, and I don't let my kids touch them. They're just up there.
You don't even let them play with them?
Nope. It could be worth money one day. Don't touch Hippity. No.
Hippity. Mine was definitely Legos. Legos. Until video games, but Legos. Legos were always a thing.
Let's stick to Legos.
I go play Legos. All right, so today we're going to be doing a little bit of stretching here. We're not going to be super active. If you want to, go for a little bit of a walk, a hike, especially since, well, I don't think stuff's open up just yet, but it will be here soon. But yeah, get out, do a little bit, but definitely do some stretching here. Colleen's got some really good stretches for us to go through.
Yep, so we've got 5 stretches for you guys. You're going to go through each of these twice, so nothing crazy. But first thing, we've got a pigeon stretch. You're going to hold for 1 minute on each side. So with your pigeon stretch, you're just going to bring your leg out in front and then sink down into this stretch here. If you're super tight, you'll probably want to stay up onto your hands, and then if you need a little bit more of a stretch, you can go onto your forearms. This stretch will hurt for a minute, or no, it'll hurt for a little bit, but by the end of that minute, it will feel so nice. So you're just gonna hold this for a minute each side. You guys can also do all this while you're watching TV or something like that. Just always good to stretch.
That's right, can't hurt.
No.
Another variation on this, if you want to a little bit, is you can adjust where your foot is. Closer to your body here, it's gonna be easier. Further out, it's gonna be a little bit harder.
My foot is really close to my body, and I don't need. Ooh. Nope. All right, once you've got a minute on one side, you're gonna switch to a minute on the other side. And something just to kind of start noticing is if you have one side that's always tighter than the other, as you're warming up throughout the week, spend a little bit more time on that side. Do you have one side that's tighter than the other?
They're both pretty tight.
You know. All right, once you guys have done a pigeon on each side for 1 minute, you're gonna do a pike stretch. Dominic and I are gonna each show you a different variation. So one version is you can be standing and then just sink your arms, relax your neck, relax your head, and just straighten half.
And the key on this one, obviously, just like what she's doing, is I'm keeping my legs straight. And same thing here, I'm just gonna be reaching forward. If you can't touch your toes, just grab your legs a little bit. And then over time on this stretch, you're gonna be able to slowly get a little bit closer to your toes.
If you guys are doing the folding in half, you don't want your arms out in front. You want them close, at least be touching your shins. Goal would be toes, maybe. Super flexible people can have their hands flat, not me. Make sure during this minute, you guys, you continue to breathe. Just nice, easy breathing. You should not be holding your breath or be holding it long enough that it's like a should just be maintaining your regular breathing the entire time.
For hyperventilating, something's wrong.
Yeah. All right, once you've got a minute there, if you are doing this next stretch on a hard surface, I would recommend grabbing some type of padding. I've got my ab mat here. You're gonna do a couch stretch. So with your couch stretch, you're gonna try and have the lace part of your feet flat up against the wall, and goal is to be standing nice and upright. So, pad, my foot is against the wall, and then I'm just standing straight up. Would that have moved? Thank you. It is on wheels. So you guys should feel this all in the front of your leg, especially after that running yesterday. So we got a minute each side.
Ooh. There we go.
There we go. You're gonna get your front foot up. Maybe.
Oh,
there we go.
We're stuck here. I'm gonna be picked up like this.
We'll just push them over. So we've got a minute on each side. making sure as you guys do, oh, yep, there it goes.
There you go.
Well, as you guys do this, make sure you're not stepping too far forward. You want to be kind of in your lunge position. Your knee should be tracking right in line with your ankle or a little bit over your laces.
You definitely should be feeling this right here in your quads.
I feel it.
I do too.
Ooh, like right up here. So you've got a minute each side of the couch stretch, and then we're gonna go into a child's pose. So with the child's pose, it's gonna be on the ground. You are gonna have your heels close together, and then you want your legs wide enough so your hips can sink down, chest down, reach your arms out in front, nice and straight, and then just relax your head down all the way to the ground. Then just hang out here for a minute. Okay, once you guys have done that for a minute, we added one more on from last time. This one, you're just gonna be with your back flat on the ground, and you're gonna have both feet up on a wall, and you're gonna be there for 2 minutes. If you guys have never done this before, this is something that I highly recommend to everybody. It's just good to have all of your blood flow go the opposite way that you're normally sitting, especially right now if a lot of us are doing work from home. We're gonna be sitting like this all day at our desk. So if we think about our blood flow in this position, by putting your legs up on the wall, you are having all your blood flow go in the opposite direction, and it feels really good.
It's also a good stretch too.
Yeah.
You should feel it. Hamstrings, maybe calves, lower back.
And depending on how tight your hamstrings are, that's gonna affect how close your butt is getting to the wall. So if your hamstrings are super tight, you probably won't be able to get super close to the wall. But then if you have hamstrings that are a little bit more flexible, you can scoot up nice and close to the wall. So just 2 minutes here. It'll be nice and relaxing.
Yep.
I feel like you're looking more
relaxed. I'm like, just gonna stay here.
Chilling.
Yeah, we're good.
During this time, you guys make sure you're drinking lots of water. Use this day to recover. We've got a fun, hard workout for you guys tomorrow. So you're gonna go through that twice. Pigeon, pike, couch, child's pose, and feet up on the wall.
See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.